What's up guys? Welcome back to the weekly update. Let's get started with something a little controversial and a little unfair. So viewers in Japan got to see The Last Jedi in 4DX. 4DX you ask? What does that mean? So what that means is you felt the vibrations, the wind, the fog, the tilt, you name it, that shit had it. And it all depends whether you want the light side or the dark side. Now that sounds cool, right? Well, we don't get it. Sorry to say, it's only in Japan. I know, unfair, right? They get all the cool stuff and we get to see it in IMAX, which is okay. Now on to some news from Pixar. After some philosophical differences, Will McCormick left Toy Story 4. Pixar did bring in a new writer for Toy Story 4, Stephanie Folsom, who helped on Thor Ragnarok. I don't know what she did. Maybe she helped with Thor's hair. Who knows? Now if you were a fan of The Flash and the Justice League, you're gonna love this. Flash is getting its own standalone movie, and they just picked up comedy director John Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. Well, I'm sure you're wondering, well, what did they do? Well, they just wrote the screenplay for Spider-Man Homecoming. So if you're a fan of that movie, which you should be, that was a great movie, then I have high hopes for The Flash. Now let's talk about some trailers that we are just hyped up for. Right. First off is Super Troopers 2. Now I'm a huge fan of the first one. I've been waiting far too long for number 2 to come out. Far too long. Number 2 is Ready Player One. I'm sure you've seen the trailer already, but if you're a fan of video games or movies, you need to check this out. There's so many Easter eggs in there, it's gonna take you forever to find them. The third one is Tomb Raider. Now this looks exactly like the video game, which was amazing, but hopefully it transfers over to the film. Usually they don't though, but high hopes. And the fourth one is Rampage. Now for your youngsters, God, I feel old. This movie is based on a video game about destroying buildings and eating people. Wait, how did they make a movie out of this game? And finally, number 5 is Blockers with John Cena. Sounds terrible, right? But looks hilarious. Just think American Pie, but with females.
And now for some speculation. It is rumored that Steven Spielberg's next movie will be Indiana Jones 4. No? Number 5? No, we don't count that one. Indiana Jones 4 coming soon. Maybe next year. Enough speculation. Let's talk about what you can actually own on Blu-ray and DVD. The first movie is Blade Runner 2049, which is the sequel to Blade Runner with the ageless wonder, Harrison Ford. He's aged a little bit. He's on part 2 also along with Ryan Gosling. This movie is faithful to the original one and looks amazing. The visuals, the CG, it all worked out. The next movie is Happy Death Day. And what better way to celebrate your birthday than getting killed over and over and over again. Her goal is to go back to living a normal life. Creed 2 has found the boxer to fight the son of Apollo Creed. And tell you the truth, my money is on that guy. Look at that. That dude is beyond ripped. His name is Florian Montaño. Sounds French, right? He's Roman. He will play son of Ivan Drago, who killed Apollo Creed, who was the enemy of Rocky until he lost to him, became best friends, then Drago killed him, and now Apollo's son is out for blood. Now to the box office. Jumanji for the 3rd straight week has dominated. They have made over $700 million, and this ranks 5th highest grossing movie for Sony Productions. Which is interesting, because you'd think there'd be more. So first place, of course, was Jumanji, as I said. Second place was actually our pick of the week, 12 Strong. And third place, which I thought was gonna bomb, but it didn't, it actually did solid, was Den of Thieves. Now for the story of the week. Suicide Squad 2. Whoa, let's hold on. It's actually interesting. It is rumored to be Ben Affleck's final movie as Batman. Which, to tell you the truth, it's nothing impressive. Here's the funny part. This will be his 4th movie as Batman, and it's nothing to say, oh, there goes Batman. When I see Christian Bale in any movie, I don't say Christian Bale's in it. I say, hey, it's starring Batman. Funny thing is, he only did 3 movies, but Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale, you guys were complaining about his voice? How about this guy? Or maybe here. He was not great, he was not memorable. He was in movies. He didn't even want to direct the Batman movie, which I was hyped up for because he's a decent director. Now, I just don't know what to think. What do you think, guys? Do you think he was a good Batman? Because to me, no. It's either Christian Bale Michael Keaton. You guys decide. Speaking of Christian Bale, aka The Batman, it's time for a movie recommendation of the week. Coming out this Friday, January 26th, is Hostiles, starring The Batman, aka Christian Bale. This movie looks amazing. It looks like he's a racist person against Indians. I believe it's set in the 1800s. This movie looks like a good old western slash No Country for Old Men. I know I'm saying a lot just basing it off that movie, but the movie looks great. If you look at the trailer, go look at it. The movie's been out since December, but it's limited release. Now it's out in theaters January 26th. So what are you waiting for? I think this movie will finally take down Jumanji. So if you want to check out what we talked about, click on the links down below. Alright guys, so if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and until our next weekly update.